A big and happy welcome to our video series where I'm showing you how to optimally level from 1 to 20 to get Legendary Defender of Ascalon title, or to just stay at level 19 and keep farming with the imp, whatever you feel like. So we are level 16 right now, and in this video we are doing level 16 to level 17, which is questing. Yay! So if you missed it, I did prepare a little bit of this already in the very first video. So I do have some class quests that I have already done, but I did not turn them in. I did this so I could lock in Elementalist without losing the XP of all these quests. If you want an explanation for that and see how I did that, you have to watch the very first video of this guide series. Otherwise, let's start. And keep on keeping on, I guess. So I'm sure there is like a more optimal or better route than what I'm going to show you. I'm very sure there is. I'm not saying I'm the smartest or I know everything. I'm just you know, using what I know right now, and but I don't claim it's not that helpful or whatever. So before we want to turn in the Titus stuff, for our, well, this one I can turn in still. And this one, getting a little confused right now because this is choosing a secondary profession. We already chose one, but I think we might fail the others if I turn that in now. So I'm going to wait with that and just accept the other quests that are around here. This is the daily. Don't get confused, it's just the daily guy. Sandra Alec. And there are some more quests up here at the Baron. Poison Sting, which opens up a lot of other quests. And the last one, well, almost, is up here. Prince Renick. He has the Charr at the Gate quest, which we already did in the other video, so I'm turning it in now. He will give us another one later, but we will have to do some more story stuff first before it unlocks. And Namar has the last one. So let's go outside the gate. Trying to figure out why my frame rate isn't that stable right now. Probably because there are just a lot of people online. But it should get better quickly when we go outside. Let's go to Haverston and accept his quest. Let's go to the monk and accept her quest. And the first thing I'm going to do is turn in the Mesmer class quest. Again, if you didn't see me do that, that's because I did it in the other parts of the guide. So part 1 and part 2 is me doing quests. You want to go here and get them on their conversation started, because it's going to take a while before they are done. Now we're turning in the Mesmer class quest. And Old Mac over here is complaining that we killed the bull in part 1 of the guide. So we need to wait for this conversation to be over as well. Which might take a while. Now we can accept his quest. And they are still not done talking. They might take a while longer. Leave it to me, your highness. So they're trying to get a present for Althea, which is the girlfriend of Renick. We just accepted the quest. You have to find 3 items for it and then show them all to Osrich. But first we will go to the northern part of the wall and do a small little Northlands run. We have the quest in our quest log already. I always want to call it inventory. Across the wall, where usually you just go to Ben Wolfson. It was very easy back in the day because there were like no hostile enemies on the path. You could even ignore the one Charr group where he stays at. So it was just walk there and walk back. Now in Reforged mode, however, there are a lot of Grawl, so I'm not sure if they're gonna leave me alone, but I'm level 16, they should leave me alone. Maybe if they attack me, well, I still have to kill them anyways, because they would attack Ben on my way back, which we don't want, because he dies rather quickly. So, gotta clear the path first to make Ben survive. That's probably the most annoying quest in this video. Let the imp clear that group. He's fine on his own. Well, for a little while. Yeah, there we go. If you're too far away though, he's just gonna stay back, so just make sure he can catch up with you. Some more right here. As you can see, they do quite the damage, even though I'm 10 levels above them. But they won't survive for long. And let's kill these 4 as well, just so Ben doesn't trigger them later. Better safe than sorry. These stupid necros, they do so much damage. It's crazy. Alright. Almost there. One more group of low levels right here. And that should be it. Now let's grab Ben. Just make sure to walk on the right side so you don't pull the Charr. Grab Ben. And make him follow you back to the entrance. And that's this quest. It's a little tedious, but well, that's questing for you. Questing is always a little tedious. But it's a nice change of pace from doing bandit farms on Hamlet, I guess. So this is a welcoming thing to do once you are kind of done with that stuff. And to me personally, level 16 is the real level 20 because, you know, the questing part is okay, and then after that, going back to Hamlet is okay too, because at level 17, the bandits just level up and give you more XP again. So level 17 to 18 is honestly the quickest level up in the game, because it's only like 80 Hamlet runs, which goes really fast. And yeah, you just go from there. But all in due time. Let's keep on questing first. I always like to look back and see if he can like follow my path, because sometimes I don't trust these NPCs following waypoints. Just wait for the update and then you're safe to walk out and turn in the quest. And that's that. We're going to head over to the Warm Field now and do some more quests. Well, let's go to the Bandit raid first. Kill the bandits and grab that chest there. There's also one item for our dearest Lady Althea. Again, is there a more optimal way of doing these? Probably, yeah. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna save 15 minutes with a more optimal route. In this game, 15 minutes is nothing. Really don't care that much. So we still have the bandit quest in our quest log from way back from level 1. But what we want to do now is just go here to this chest, open it, and there is an item inside. Beautiful pendant. It's one of the 3 gifts we need to collect for the Althea quest. Let's go to Devourer now. We are going to grab this chest right here. So yeah, I guess some people that are very new at the game keep looking for groups to do this Bandit raid quest. It's kind of funny. Oh boy. Okay. There's one of our monk quests happening at the field, but before we do that, I just want to deliver the chest, so that annoying part is kind of over. I always liked looking at my Charrs actually carrying stuff, actually doing work for once in their life. It looks kind of cute. Let's head to Devourer with the chest from the Bandit raid quest. We have some more turn-ins as well, and also accept some more. So let's do Trouble in the Woods now, just follow her. On the way to that, we're going to pick some more quests that are just in close vicinity. This quest right here is kind of interesting because it's bugged. It's been bugged for 20 years, no one ever cared fixing it. Pick up the honeycomb. I'm going to show you a trick. Make sure the quest is actually marked so you know when you are done. So usually you have to carry it over the bridge, but the quest is bugged and the beasts don't follow you. They just stay behind. So this is a trick. Just pull them under the bridge. And that's already enough. That is over the bridge, basically. And now you can turn the quest back in. Go to the beautiful shell for the second item. A beautiful pearl. And now go to the miller and turn in the quest. I should have done this before I went here, because now it's a little, you know, I'm losing like 1 minute doing this now. But we're not doing a speed run, so why care? There are 2 more quests to pick up here in the town. There's one up here, I believe. At the Troubadour. Yep. That's actually a really annoying quest, but we are going to have to do it anyway. And there's one more quest right here. A little past the collector, Allison the Tanner, who wants to make a cloak for little Tom. Before we continue though, there's one more item we need in this village, the beautiful feather, which is the 3rd gift for Althea. We now have all her gifts, and we can turn in that quest too, but that has to wait a little bit because we're not heading back to Ascalon yet. Beautiful little old school RPG village right here. So now let's actually do the Devourer quest after we triggered her to walk over. And the swarm of bees kind of fixed themselves. They are now over the bridge. Kind of funny how that goes. So the quest with Devourer is just kill all the grolls. She might have already killed them. Yeah, there you go. And now we can turn in the quest. There's a Charr waiting here, but that's just, you know, RP. He doesn't drop anything. He has no loot table. He's just there for story's sake. So now we are going to turn in, we're going to Regent Valley. I'm going to turn in the, where is it? Right here, the Ranger Companion class quest, which we also did in part 1 of this guide. So if you're wondering how to tame a Melandra Stalker, then watch part 1. If you have not done this prepare work, don't worry about it. I'll explain everything about that in part 1 of this guide. Just go back to watching it if you have any questions. So let's go to Ranger Nente, turn in his quest, and now I'm also going to do the most annoying quest in all of Priest-Searing, which is the Hunter's Horn. Just because there's a long way to go, and we're going to get attacked, and I'm going to ignore all the enemies and just keep healing myself until I reach the goal. Because I don't gain anything from killing level 3 scale right now. So, big mistake people make is to map out once they do this quest. Because we have to turn it in with the Aiden guy, which is one of the ranger trainers, weirdly enough. And the way is a little bit easier if you don't map out and just keep walking through the portal right here. Alright, that quest is turned in. So now what I want to do is go to Ashford Abbey. And we are going to continue some more quests. This one right here we just need to trigger for later. And then we still have this one. Brother Menlo. Now we are able to turn in one of the class quests, and one I have not done, which is my own. So let's start doing my own class quest at level 16, I guess. Be sure to pick up Rites of Remembrance while you do them on class quest. They are just perfectly aligned with each other. If you have any questions about why I do it like this, and I already have done some class quests and others not, then again, please watch part 1 of this guide, which should explain everything. Oops. So the first remembrance brazier is right here. Just click it to put a candle, and there are 3 more in this little poison bath area. Funnily enough, you don't need to heal him one single time, not even at level 1. He does not take enough damage to ever die. It's basically impossible to lose him. But, you know, I guess you want to play the game and do a little bit of RP and learn to be a monk, so heal him up. And that's all braziers done. This quest is over with. And we are now going to walk back with him. You actually have to escort him back. You can't just map out. But that's okay, because we want to turn in the brazier quest anyway, that we just did. He's a bit slow though. Too bad we can't buff him with speed. I wish we had like a speed spell that we could put on him. And then we would just run. That would be kind of funny. Okay, once this quest updates, we are good to go. Let's turn in the Brazier quest. Let's go outside and turn in our Monk class quest as well. I do believe we have another Monk class quest in our inventory. Protection prayers. No, that's another one. Vanguard Rest, no. There should be one more with Undead on the field, but I can't see it right now. Did I trigger this quest or no? I should have. Maybe it failed because I had it in my log for years. I don't know. But there's doesn't seem to be any undead, so we are good to go, I guess. Okay, let's sorry, too many menus. Let's head back to Ascalon City, because now we can turn in our second class quest, main quest, without fearing of losing any bonus XP. Turn this in, accept this. Now, be extremely careful with your next step. Turn in the quest, hands off your mouse, close the window, because if you click on yes, whatever, click on I'm ready to leave everything behind, then you leave the pre-steering experience and your character is fucked. Let's not do that. So we should have now proceeded far enough to accept more quests. I believe Renick has another one for us. I don't know if we can already get it. I think it is main quest dependent. Let's just check. I am not so sure on the prerequisites, but he has one more. Yeah, there you go. Let's turn in this one. Accept this one, which is the Catacomb quest. I'm now going to turn in the gift for Althea, because we picked up all of her items that she wanted, that Ostrich wanted as possible gifts. The last gift is the one he accepts. Whatever you give her, give them like. You have to show them all 3 items, but the 3rd item you show them is the gift, basically. Like, the order doesn't matter. And now I could turn it in with him, which would give me an inscribed chakram with energy +3, or we can also turn it in with her and tell her about the plans of them wanting to give them a gift which she doesn't like, Because she's like, I'm fine on my own, I don't need little gifts. And you get exactly the same reward. So it really doesn't matter who you turn it in with. But more power to women, I guess. So let's turn it in with her. Yeah, so let's do the poison stuff. The poison devourer. Because this one will unlock many more quests. I believe 3 other quests. We will get a poison stinger, we can do the old mech thing, and we can do the worm problem quest, which will then lead to the worm queen, and then the moa bird in the catacombs, which we will do at the end, kinda, I guess. Kind of trying to figure this out as I go. Again, there's probably a more effective route, but I literally don't care. I'm not doing a speed run, so it's okay. Let's go to the Devourer cave right here. Accept the quest from Duke Gaben. And lead this guy through the cave. You will collect the X once you kill the Devourers. They're kinda sorta protecting them. It's kinda done down there, then let's lead him up here for some more X. Get to work, buddy. Come on. Okay, got it. There's one more egg he's going to grab for us. We're just right here in this bigger area. And also trigger this guy. It will spawn the Black Devourer. For some reason he always drops 2 quest items. You only need 1 though. I don't know what's up with that. And now let's head back with him. And turn in the quest. Going to map back to Ascalon because old Mac is waiting right outside the gate for a Devourer egg as payment for his killed bull, which was part of the Mesmer quest in the first video. Oh, and also he has another one. Good to know. Brother Menlo, and old Mac is right here. Turn this in. Southwest towards Ashford. Let's just go there. Do this one too. And let's go outside. Turn in another Devourer egg. We got 2 of them for the Worm Problem quest, which will be our next turn in, which will also lead to another quest in the Catacombs. So she had also 2 more quests for us. But we are going to do them later. Let's just keep following Pitney for the worm problem. It's this one right here. That's one quest done and another one accepted. But we are now heading to the Green Hill Zone. Where we need to ask around for opinions on the current king for some reason. And this wolf always follows you and is really annoying. They are so aggressive and they're level 2, so they are no danger at all. But at level 1 or level 2 or level 3 they can be super annoying and, you know, just take them out. It's free XP at that point, but I just kill them so I don't have to listen to their yapping. So this is a monk quest that is automatically accepted, but we accepted it back then when we grabbed some skills down here. I'm going to ignore it though and do it later. So this is the warrior class quest. Time to turn it in. I guess I can still turn it in even though I already accepted a second class quest. That's good to know. Position to the king is the one we are doing right now. This guy has a lot of stuff. And then one more right here. And now we can already turn Tithe for Ashford Abbey back in. And I believe, yeah, this is also complete. Kind of funny how that goes. I do not have Baradin Estate. We need it for later though, and I'm already here, so let's pick it up. It's just a town, little small town right here. A little Baradin Estate run. Now Cheyenne. accept the True King from this guy. And we will come back to this area later to turn one quest in at Little Tom. But I just grabbed this, did the walk to grab the spot, so we don't have to walk there later. Now, though, there is a class quest that requires us for the monk to go a little bit backwards. The one I ignored earlier, I guess. Let's just do it now to get rid of it. Yeah, it's not optimal, but I guess it works. Gotta meet Farah Capo and heal her with our protection prayers. Stop yapping, wolf. Just start it. This time we'll do the quest though and not ignore it. This spawn right here is part of that quest. This is a monk class quest, a monk class exclusive, so don't worry if you don't have it. You're probably not a monk. All we gotta do is, she's going to kill bandits at the bandit camp and we have to heal her. That's pretty much it. And that's it, another annoying quest done. However, we need to go back to Green Hill, which is also very annoying. So, we maybe should have done it before. But, yeah, it really doesn't matter. Like, again, let's not talk about saving, like, 5 minutes of gameplay time. Not a speedrun. It's going to be my excuse for every mistake I make, by the way. So we did 2 more quests for Devourer. That means 2 more turn-ins we can do at Devourer's place. So let's go there again. So we're now going to do 2 more quests, the Wayward Wizard and Little Tom's Big Cloak. For Wayward Wizard we need to learn about Orion's location first, and she is at Foible's Fair, so let's go there. Let's talk to this girl right here, and she'll tell you where to go. And she also has an Elementalist class quest, which we are going to accept now. But we'll do it a little bit later. The reason I'm doing this one and the Tom's Cloak quest together is because on the way there are a lot of bears, and bear pelts are kind of a rare drop, kind of. Now that I say that, they will probably drop all the time, but usually they don't. So yeah, it's just a quest item, nothing special, but you need it for this quest. Oh, and also since I activated the daily quest, there are like level 11 bandits, so just pay attention and don't die, I guess. The inventory full of stupid quest items now. Okay, now we can just run to Orion without needing to kill more. Which will make this process a lot faster. And that quest is done, but we can only turn it in back in Ascalon City. So let's wait for that a little bit. Yeah, we also have done this, but we need to show it to the girl outside. So they can make the item. There are also 2 more Catacomb quests. I guess let's do those next. Again, I'm figuring this out as I go. Probably not the perfect order to do them in, but whatever. It's just a video game. Gotta ask money first for the Charr location. And then we can find it actually. Well, talk to Oberon, who saw something, I guess. So this might take a while. I'm just going to pull out the imp so it goes a little bit faster. So this quest is done. Basically, no Charr was seen. We can turn it in back in Ascalon City. What we are going to do now, though, is the prized Moa bird, which is also in the Catacombs and not too far off. We just have to backtrack a little bit, back to the spiders. There's like a special way, and then we can do this quest as well. This quest is also done. Now we can head outside again. Let's go to Ashford Abbey first, because there are like the small bird quest we have to turn in there, and we have to turn in one step of the little Tom's quest, because she has to make the cloak out of the bear pelt. Alright. This quest also gives you this reward right here, Longsword, which is kind of the best casting main hand in the game until you get like a very lucky drop, I guess. So yeah, this shield right here. Well, it's not this shield, sorry. Do I have it already? Or will I get it? Well, I already have it from the other Charr. So this shield right here is a quest reward. Armor plus 10 versus Charr. And then the longsword right here, which halves casting time of spells. Those are the two best in slot items for any kind of casting character if you don't have any bonus items or Charr drops yet. Just as a little tip. So we could go back to Ascalon too, because we can turn in 2 more quests there. Let's do that. We have one at Renick and one at Sandre Elec. Like they could have at least called her Sandra Elec, so who the fuck calls her daughter Sandre? Almost full on inventory space. Okay, now all that's left for me is Little Tom's cloak, for example. Let's do that. Bury it in a state. Just turn it in. That's why we unlocked this spot earlier. Then we have the True King, which is just turn in at Fort Renick, which is why we did in part 3 of this guide the Renick run. Go right here, turn it in and grab 750 XP. Pretty great. Now I'm just going to, I don't know, submerge some items so I have some inventory space, for Christ's sake. Let's see what we can get rid of. That's the shield. Armor plus 5 is pretty good actually, but yeah. My health is below though, kinda trash. Okay, there's one more quest outside Fort Renick. Except this one. And then all you have to do is walk straight through this bush area right here. Grab a basket of fruit and carry it back to the NPC. That's the whole quest. Picking up this basket will spawn more spiders though. So be aware of le spiders. This is also a nice farm spot for spider legs, I guess. What I like to do here is just summon the imp, grab the basket, and carry it back while the imp takes care of all the spawning spiders now. Makes it kinda chill. Okay, now all I personally have left is adventure with an ally. That's self-explanatory, just grab someone in the city, go outside, turn in the quest 100 XP. And my Elementalist class quest, which I'm now going to do. So I'm heading to Foible's Fair, go outside, and since I have the Farmer Hamlet quest in my quest log active, they will spawn the level 11 bandits, but that's okay because I need the XP anyway. I'm not going to be level 17 just by turning in quests. I will have to do some bandit grinding later, which is a little annoying because at level 16 they give the least amount of XP, which is only like 17 per kill in Reforged mode or 16 per kill in normal mode, I guess you can call it. But every bit helps to get to your goal. Alright, just be sure after you kill the tower elemental, don't head back to Helpful Sphere, because you can turn it in right here. That's a mistake I usually do, and then I realize I have to walk back the mountain. Walk back up the whole mountain stuff. So turn in this quest. Now I have all quests done. The only quest I still can do is 100 XP with Adventure with an Ally. I'm going to do that after the video though with a second account, and then turn this in as well. So now we have left, if we calculate in the minus 100 from Adventure with an Ally, 1209 XP to level 17, which makes the grind a lot easier. Let's just grab a calculator really quick. 1209 through 34. That's still 36 bandit runs to get to level 17, but it's better than doing 380. Which we would have needed to do if we quested before and didn't save all our quests until now. So that makes that a lot easier. 388 runs turn into 35, basically. Okay, that's the full quest run. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again in the next video, which will show you 17 to 20. Which I guess I already showed you in the video before, because it's just... I'm sorry, but it's just gonna be Hamlet again. See you. Bye-bye.